A paradise built by human hands. Food, water, safety, no predators, no disease. A perfect world, at least on paper. And still, it collapsed. This wasn't a dystopian novel. It was a real experiment. A self-contained utopia where every need was met until meaning disappeared. It was called Universe 25, a world designed to study abundance that became a study of extinction. When survival is guaranteed, what happens to purpose? In 1968, American ethologist John B. Calhoun built a mouse paradise. 4 breeding pairs inside a steel enclosure, unlimited food, perfect temperature, clean water, no predators. He wanted to observe the effects of population growth. What he found was something far more unsettling. At first, it worked exactly as expected. The population doubled every few months. Mice nested, socialized, and thrived. But as the numbers grew, something began to shift. Territory became scarce. Aggression spiked. Mothers abandoned their young. Social order fractured. Some males withdrew entirely. They stopped mating, stopped fighting, spent their days grooming and sleeping. Calhoun called them the beautiful ones, perfectly groomed, perfectly passive, alive, but without purpose. Within a few years, the colony collapsed completely, not from hunger, not from predators, but from psychological decay. Calhoun named it the behavioral sink, a collapse of social and moral structure brought on by comfort itself. What Calhoun uncovered wasn't about mice. It was about the psychology of abundance. When survival is easy, meaning becomes optional. And when meaning becomes optional, purpose dies first. Psychologists later called this learned apathy, the inverse of learned helplessness. Instead of despair through hardship, it's emptiness through ease. Without struggle, the instinct for creation fades. Without danger, courage disappears. Without resistance, evolution halts. Universe 25 was a paradise without purpose. And paradise, it turns out, is not sustainable. Now look at us. We've built our own Universe 25. Infinite food, endless entertainment, every comfort within reach. But the data is clear. Record loneliness, depression, and disconnection. We've traded struggle for convenience and lost both resilience and meaning. Our predators are gone. Now we fear boredom. We're safe, but we're restless. Comfortable, but unfulfilled. Screens replaced predators. Status replaced purpose. Followers replaced family. We didn't escape nature. We just redesigned the cage. The same dark psychology that destroyed the mice shapes us too. Operant conditioning, reward loops of likes, notifications, and validation. Social proof, we copy comfort instead of competence. Learned apathy, when nothing's demanded of us, we stop demanding of ourselves. Status collapse, when everyone's special, no one knows who they are. Calhoun warned that without challenge, even intelligent species lose the ability to sustain society. We are not exempt from the laws of behavior. We've just made the cage prettier. Look around our cities. Smooth, silent, frictionless. You can live, work, eat, and die without ever leaving a 1-mile radius. Everything delivered. Everything automated. Some call it progress. Others call it behavioral design, control hidden inside convenience. Is that the purpose of the new 15-minute cities? Efficiency or containment? A world where you never have to leave your zone because the system already anticipates every need. A humane design that looks a little too much like Universe 25. If comfort is the cage, how long before the door closes completely? Maybe this is why we don't all live in abundance. Maybe deep down, nature, or whoever wrote the rules, understands that struggle keeps us human. Because without resistance, without friction, the soul starts to rot in comfort's glow. We need challenge not just to survive, but to feel alive. Purpose isn't born from pleasure. It's forged in difficulty. Maybe scarcity isn't punishment. Maybe it's protection. Every generation invents new ways to make life easier. And every generation feels a little less alive because of it. We scroll instead of strive. We consume instead of connect. We exist, but rarely engage. And when purpose fades, manipulation thrives. Because the easiest people to control are the ones who no longer care to resist. That's the quiet brilliance of comfort. It doesn't enslave you with chains. It lulls you into apathy with luxury. So how do you fight a cage you can't see? You reintroduce struggle on purpose. Choose discomfort. Build something difficult. Detach from the dopamine of ease. Psychologists call this self-imposed friction, the act of creating challenge to maintain resilience. Learn new skills. Test your limits. Seek purpose, not pleasure. And most importantly, reconnect. Because in both mice and men, isolation is the first symptom of collapse. Meaning is found in motion, not maintenance. Maybe Universe 25 wasn't a warning about mice. Maybe it was a prophecy about us. A species so clever it conquered hunger, disease, and distance, and then turned those victories into boredom. If we keep building paradises without purpose, we'll meet the same end as the beautiful ones, well-fed, well-groomed, and quietly extinct. Because paradise without struggle isn't peace. It's paralysis. This was Deceive and Believe, because manipulation never sleeps.